everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Abigail, or Abby. Tanse, Abigail Nisikason, back to Northern Michif today. I am 25 and autistic and love talking about autism stuff, so this is where I do that. Today is April 8th, and of course I am doing the 30 Days of Autism Acceptance again. And today's prompt is talk about friendship. How important are friends to you? Do you find it hard to make and maintain friendships? Are your friends generally supportive? Is there anything about having friends that confuses you? My friends, Nitotimak in Northern Michif, Mizami in Southern, are extremely important to me. I love them. They're my chosen family. Off topic a bit, but for captions, I'm hoping I'm right on the spelling with Nitotimak. PhoneApp has it with the accents but doesn't show the plural, but other words with accents stay the same in plural. Other sources that show the plural don't have accents at all, but maybe it's a case of keyboards and maybe overall it doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm self-teaching. I'm using the accents and hoping it's right enough. Back on topic, I do find it hard to make and maintain friendships, though. I am generally quite shy. It takes a bit for me to feel safe and secure and like I can really trust people. I had very bad experiences in elementary school with bullies, as I have mentioned before. Not just the volleyball to the face on purpose. There were also cases of people pretending to be my friends, only to turn and hurt me. And as someone who wants to believe the best of people and who values friendship so much, it is always devastating when that trust is betrayed. Maybe to some extent that is on me for giving out trust so easily, but it still hurts. There is also the major fun of rejection-sensitive dysphoria and also having the bad at remembering to actually message people thing. Will I remember to reach out to friends? No, not always. I try, but it slips my mind and I'll forget for way longer than I should, and then I feel guilty and awkward, and there's actually someone that I do need to get around to messaging sooner rather than later. My bad. But then I'll also go into major panic mode at literally everything, so I have managed to find some close friends that are quite supportive. They are wonderful. Part of me wants to go off about how amazing each one is individually, but I do not have the time. I work at 8 a.m. and was supposed to be in bed 20 minutes ago. Oops. A lot of my friends are also neurodivergent, many autistic like me. Some I knew were autistic before I learned I was, and despite sharing so many traits, it just all went over my head, much like most jokes do, but it often feels like my life is one big joke, so that is probably fitting. Obviously, there are people here in the autistic community that I've met online who have become friends now too. Social media absolutely makes things easier there, and it is easier to connect to other neurodivergent people. A lot of things are definitely confusing around friendship at times, but not to be too depressing, but I think the biggest one for me is not being able to understand why people have to turn on each other so much. I don't get how people can go from being such close friends to wanting to hurt each other in the worst ways possible. This has happened to me so many times, and it does unfortunately leave me a bit wary of friends at times, as apparently I either have the best taste in friends or the worst, and there is seemingly never an in-between. Regardless though, I think that my absolute best friend in the world is my sibling, my Nita-san. They are wonderful and they are the most supportive person I have. I do not have the words for how amazing they are and how lucky I am to have them. Anyway, that's about all I can think of for friendship right now. Friendship is hard. I have a few really amazing supportive friends, generally easier to connect to other autistics and neurodivergent people. I think that's it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all again for tomorrow's prompt. Merci kabutapmian. Bye.